Hi friends, I wanted to show you a video of how to do the poetry books called accordion books or stretch books or concertina, because that's another name for an accordion. This is a really fancy one that someone made for me. It even has a little string, you could hang it, and it helps keep it closed with this bead. So if you wanted to get really fancy, you could make a cover for it and then put ribbon or string in it, and this little bead, a pony bead, is holding the ribbon closed so the book stays closed. So if you open it, this is why it's called an accordion book. Looks like an accordion. And you can put whatever you want on the pages. I thought it would be a good idea to make it a poem book. And also, thinking about Mother's Day coming up pretty soon, you could always turn this into a poem book or just any sort of colored book, a thank you book for Mom, a Mother's Day card that you could use as a gift for Mom. So that's a pretty fancy version. I'm going to show you how to put together those pages. The individual pages look like this. So we need to do some folding, cutting and folding. I had colored paper left over from a different project, but you could always use wrapping paper, regular lined paper, any kind of paper would work. You just need to be able to fold it. Maybe you want to color some paper or paint some paper that you could use and make it look really nice. It could turn into an art project also. I have a regular size piece of paper, but I need a square to start with. All the papers have to be squares to fold correctly. So I'm going to turn my regular size piece of paper into a square by folding it over and line up this edge really carefully. The point down here all the way to the edge. And then you just cut straight across. And you're going to end up with an extra strip that comes off of the bottom. And then you'll just have the triangle piece. All right, if you put that down on the table, kind of like a tent with the diagonal crease, then you're going to turn it, push down so it's flat, and fold up in half. Make sure you're lining up the points and crease. So then you have like a hot dog fold. You ever heard of that? Like a hot dog bun? And then you're going to turn it and fold it in half the other way. So we'll have another hot dog fold. Line up the corners, crease, and then if you notice, two of the sides have that diagonal fold that you can see. You're going to pull those diagonal folds in towards the center. And then if you smush them down towards the point and pull this point down towards the other points, line all the points up there at the top and just reinforce all those creases. That's how you make one page. You need an odd number of pages to make it work out really well. So you could have just one page where you just opened it like that. I'm going to do 3. When you put the pages together, they have to go opposite. And so I would glue, oh, you know what, Luke, can you grab the glue stick for me? I forgot to grab the glue.
Yep.
You need to glue the pages together, so you will need a glue stick. And we're going to glue them opposite. See how this has an open point up here? And this one has the closed. Thank you, Luke. The closed point, you're going to glue them to the opposite sides. I'm going to put glue on. You can use any kind of glue. You could probably even figure out how to tape it. Maybe some double-sided tape or regular white school glue. So I've got the open side on this one and the closed point on this one, and I'm just going to line them up as carefully as I can and press down to get that glue to stay. And then I'll open up. We have to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to put more glue on the middle page of my book and make sure I have open side to closed side, pointed side. And we'll line those pages up, press them down, make sure the glue's gonna stick. And you have an accordion book. It'll all fold right back up. You can decorate it with pictures, poems, colorings, or just make it into a card. Maybe you could put M-O-M for mom, turn it into a Mother's Day card. And like I said, if you want to get really fancy, you could cut out a bigger square for each side, like this one had, to make a cover, and even put some strings on it, or rubber band would work to hold it together, or just tie a ribbon around it to keep it closed. All right, have a fun week. Bye, friends.